Emoji might not be yours at first link of communicating in a calamity. But researchers sense they could do a distinction for emergencies love earthquakes, wherever each other counts. Currently, an world team of scientists are advocacy for an quake emoji to be added to the Unicode set, the norm team of icons accessible on digital devices world. But can one emoji very do a distinction in a meltdown? So we very wish to be capable to talk to all of such regions, all of such various languages, and an emoji is an wonderful way of making how. The campaigning urge to discover an quake appropriate style to be submitted to Unicode. Dr. Sarah McBride, a communication expert in the Joint State Geologic Examination, is as well portion of the force. This issue in an quake, says Dr. Hicks, is he's a really facility trial, he's kind of lie. He's not as material as a volcanic mountain or a twister. In comparison with some weather and environment associated events, wherever much longer precautionary times or apparent signs are accessible, earthquakes go extremely rapidly and are hard to action time they are yet happening. Populations in areas like Japan and Mexico are confident on quake previous precautionary technique, that issues an alarm on digital devices and speak print. Now may include seconds to get by a spreadsheet or to defend oneself, explains Dr. Hicks. How can be lifetime save in lot cases? If you email a lyrics communication as portion of how alarm you don't wish to lot formulation in down there. Creature, comparatively, youthful as a tongue, down there aren't any convincing teaching on emoji and answer times in disaster situations. Yet, pictographs and some video sequence include a path recording of creature more rapid and facilitating to know rather than spelled data. That is why the security map on the behind of yours plain chair looks the way it does. A few teaching do propose how the use of emoji decreases the period it conducted to mental overview data, says Dr. McBride. Yet, we ever wish more than information. Yet, the emoji wouldn't fair act a part in precautionary system. It might in fact assist seismologists to job out wherever and while earthquakes are event. Now, human beings are largest potential to chirp a release of did I fair sense an quake, in their own tongue. But in one quake emoji creature utilized about the planet, it would be the counterpart of possessing a extensive people of seismometers. The capacity utility of emoji in emergencies could expand so for earthquakes. They're the nearest item we include to a versatile tongue, says Sarah Decken, a planner and designer in San Francisco. Of the big bottlenecks in with public print as an disaster answer instrument is tongue, jumper how gap and reduction how weak point is particularly essential for the at first pair of days following an disaster. Unicode are now examining emojis flooding and quake designs. Human beings are already with emoji to say on emergencies all the period. But since we don't include environment calamity emoji there, piecing them along of some emoji, annotated Ms. Decken. For her, it feels significant how human beings include a tool to stake asset through tongue impeding on public print in a meltdown position.